mean, I've never been to a conference this big. You know, the biggest gold conference I go to maybe has 600-700 people.
Exactly.
But you know, when look up Peter Schiff Mortgage Bankers. I came there to tell a bunch of people whose livelihood depended on mortgage finance that the housing bubble was going to pop and that mortgages were going to collapse and that they were all going to be out of work.
You called out the housing bubble. We
Right.
know that. We're calling out the sovereign debt bubble, the fiat bubble, right?
The point is,
nothing has destroyed. No, hold on. Nothing has destroyed wealth for the majority more than fiat. Okay, and I personally believe that the reason we have fiat is because of gold's fatal flaw, because it is physical, because it requires papering over and creating liabilities.
Gold doesn't have a flaw. Humans have flaws. But if you like blockchain, there is nothing that stops you from tokenizing gold, putting it on a blockchain, and using it as a medium of exchange and as a unit of account. It is a great store of value, which Bitcoin can never be because you can't store what you don't have.
All right, Trace, you believe in both gold and Bitcoin. Can you talk to me a little bit about this?
So we have an unconstitutional monetary system. You know, it's based on this illusion that's like a colored piece of paper that's printed, and even more so just digits in a database that are not limited in amount by any intrinsic characteristics like Bitcoin and gold are. What Satoshi did is he created a new monetary good, and people through their own subjective value theory have honed in on it and decided, I want some of that. And now it's creating a shelling point, and it's become the most liquid, high stock-to-flow asset on the planet.
What I will leave you with, Peter, this is just a lesson from my heart to yours. You can be for something without being against something. You can be for gold without being against Bitcoin. We are all for Bitcoin. I'm not against you, Peter, and I know that someday you will be on stage when Bitcoin's $1 million and maybe you'll finally get in. Thank you so much.